This recording is an introduction to the Section 175 Audit. The Section 175 Audit is a statutory requirement under the Education Act 2002, which places a duty on local authorities to ensure that their education functions are exercised with a view to safeguarding and promoting the welfare of children. This audit is a tool to help settings monitor and improve safeguarding practice. This recording contains hints and tips to help you access and complete the audit.
So, what is it? It is a self-help audit to help settings engage with the local safeguarding partnership, the Keeping Bristol Safe Partnership. It is part of the Section 175 duties of the local authority, and it helps the local safeguarding partnership to identify areas of development to prioritise resource, for example, a training offer.
Following a robust consultation process with the workforce, the tool has been modified to be more accessible. We've moved from using a smart survey to a more basic use of Excel spreadsheet, and this will enable settings leaders to delegate different sections to colleagues where appropriate. We've made the audit shorter. The previous audit was 411 questions, the new one is only 87. We've made it more meaningful. The new tool helps you to gauge what good practice looks like. We provided standardised descriptions to support development of exemplary practice rather than just ticking a box or just completing a task as quickly as possible. We've aimed to make it more supportive. We acknowledge that we can't all be subject matter experts. Alongside providing knowledge and expectations to colleagues, we've also sourced documents and resources that can help you to reflect on and develop your practice. Additionally, this provides evidence for Ofsted. In the new format, settings can plot their journeys as to what they currently do and where they are aiming to go.
Do I need to complete this audit? Yes. It's understandable that the shift to a mandatory audit process can feel significant, especially if there was previously more flexibility. This change aims to standardise safeguarding practices across all educational settings, ensuring a consistent and thorough approach to child protection. Working Together 2023, paragraph 79, emphasises the critical role that education providers, including multi-academy trusts, play in safeguarding arrangements. This responsibility extends across multiple local authority areas and includes safeguarding audits, where education providers might participate in audits to ensure quality and compliance with safeguarding standards, and engagement with local authorities and safeguarding partners. They must actively engage with local authorities and safeguarding partners to support and enhance safeguarding practices. This collaborative approach ensures that safeguarding measures are consistent and effective across different areas, helping to protect the welfare of children comprehensively.
Strategic leadership. Keeping children safe in education states, governing bodies and proprietors have a strategic leadership responsibility for their school or college's safeguarding arrangements and must ensure that they comply with their duties under legislation. They must have regard to this guidance, ensuring policies, procedures and training in their schools or colleges are effective and they comply with the law at all times. Head teachers and principals should ensure that the policies and procedures adopted by their governing bodies and proprietors, particularly those concerning referrals of cases of suspected abuse and neglect, are understood and followed by all staff. If you don't have formal governance structure, you may need to take on this role yourself. It would be good practice to identify key staff members who can assist with the completion of the audit and ensure a degree of scrutiny. The audit tool is designed to help governing bodies and proprietors assess their safeguarding arrangements. We do recognise that the level of knowledge and competence around safeguarding varies. Essentially, you don't know what you don't know. The tool has descriptors which assist with understanding what is required and what good practice looks like. There are also resources identified to help develop practice further. And ensure that you've got opportunities to review and reflect. After completing each section, any red or amber answers are automatically populated to an Action Plan tab. Review your findings and reflect on areas for improvement. Use this as an opportunity to enhance your safeguarding practices.
How do you do it? The audit is on Microsoft Excel. You will be given live access via SharePoint. Having live access to the audit and no strict submission date can make the process more flexible and manageable. Encourage all relevant team members and members of the governing body proprietors to contribute to the audit. This ensures a comprehensive review and shared responsibility. RAG rate each item against the hyperlinked description on the website. These statements provide a clear visual representation of compliance levels against each safeguarding item. Red, these statements are where you are not compliant or effective. Amber, you are compliant but not necessarily effective. You have ticked a box but are not thinking about resonating with hearts and minds. Green, you have gone above and beyond expectations, are considered compliant and effective. These RAG statements are based on local expectations and insights from both national and local safeguarding reviews, ensuring that they are relevant and actionable. An action plan is generated automatically from anything that isn't green.
Tips. By following these tips, you can ensure a thorough and collaborative approach to completing the Section 175 audit. The most important thing to do is bookmark the link. Save the audit link to your favourites or bookmarks for quick and easy access. Don't tackle the audit alone. Share access with multiple team members to distribute the workload and gather diverse insights. Integrate the audit into your existing strategic safeguarding meetings. This ensures it becomes a regular part of your safeguarding discussions, and it's recommended that you do this every half term. Break the audit into smaller sections and tackle them one at a time. This makes the process more manageable and less overwhelming. Remember, you have 2 years to complete the audit. Use this time to thoroughly review and improve your safeguarding practices without rushing. This process is not to have a snapshot, but a holistic view and take sustainable change into account. To set clear objectives, define what you aim to achieve with each audit session. Use the RAG statements. Utilise those red, amber, green statements to easily identify areas needing attention. And keep your team informed about progress and any changes in safeguarding policies or procedures. By taking a structured and collaborative approach, you can ensure that your safeguarding practices are robust and compliant with local and national standards.
Troubleshooting. Additional tips for accessing the audit. Verification. You may need to verify your identity to access the audit on SharePoint. Follow the prompts to complete this process. If you managed to do this last time, then it may be you do not need to do this step. If you are new or have changed email, you will need to be able to log on and verify your account via Microsoft to access the domain. For the best experience and compatibility, use a laptop or desktop computer to access and complete the audit. And if you encounter any issues or need further assistance, don't hesitate to contact the Safeguarding in Education team.
Additional support and resources. We are planning to integrate parts of the audit to be covered at our professional network meetings. These networks are invaluable for addressing any concerns, sharing best practice, and staying updated on safeguarding developments. If you encounter any issues or you need further assistance, please contact the Safeguarding and Education team. We are available to work through any challenges with you and provide the necessary support.